Hello, everyone. I'm Vincenzo Calla, and welcome to Top 10. Today, I'm joined by the MPP for Kingston the Islands, Ted Chu, for episode 20. Thanks, Ted, for joining me today.
Good to be here.
So let's get right into these fun and simple questions. The first question is, what is your favorite color?
So whenever I play a board game or something, I either choose blue, green, or yellow.
Per-
Those are my favorites.
Question 2, what is your favorite book?
Can I give fiction and
Yeah.
nonfiction? So fiction, classic, the Foundation series by Isaac Asimov. Read them when I was a kid. Love to read them again. Nonfiction, there's a book that was a lot of fun to read called Rare Earth. It was about all the things that have to be exactly right to get higher forms of life on a planet. And so the thesis of the authors was that higher forms of life are actually very rare because so many coincidences have to happen, but that bacterial life could be very common in the universe.
Sounds very interesting and sounds like a lot to think about, but sounds like an interesting read. So we're going to go into the third question. What is your favorite movie?
So I have to give more than one. Okay, when I was younger, I saw the Blade Runner, which really stuck with me. I love that movie. Recently, there's a movie called Margin Call, which is a drama. Great acting, great kind of dialogue and setup. And I've watched that several times. And of course, all of the Avenger movies. I love watching them. My family loves them too.
They sound great. And it's funny. This should be the easier interview, but these questions are probably harder than the questions we ask in Let's Discuss Politics about yourself in politics. So who knows? And we'll continue on with the fourth question, which is what is your favorite TV show?
Probably any Star Trek. And then there's another show that I like and watched more than once. It's The Newsroom, one of these Aaron Sorkin dramas that lasted a couple seasons, but that I enjoyed that a lot.
Question 5 is what is your favorite meal?
Very hard to single out one, but I would just say eating my mother's cooking because it just makes me feel very content to, to
Homemade cooking is always the best.
something, yeah, that my mother made. Yeah.
Question 6, continuing on with that, is what is your favorite type of dessert?
Well, I've always had a long time favorite. It's pecan pie, but I like anything with lots of nuts.
Seventh question, what is your favorite hobby?
I play chess and I play competitive chess. So that's my favorite hobby. And actually, as I get older, it's I find that exercising helps me perform better mentally. So I have another reason to have that hobby because it helps me exercise.
Is there some sort of scientific relation there? You are a
Oh,
scientist.
there's actually, yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah,
research
yeah.
about
Oh,
how exercise, and so scientists have looked at how different kinds of exercise, aerobic or weights, or and how much exercise and how much that affects your cognitive ability. Yeah, there's definitely a positive effect.
well, you learn something new every day, and I just learned that. That's really interesting. The eighth question, what is a vacation you have always wanted to take?
Um, I have never been south of the equator, and I've never been north of the Arctic Circle, so it would be great to travel to either one of those places.
Sounds really fun and some lots of adventures in both parts of those of the world. The ninth question, what is something that you have always wanted to do?
Yeah, I've always wanted to have a regular exercise schedule, but I can never manage it. So I have a lot of sympathy for anybody else who can.
Well, I mean, it's a goal. It's a goal for sure.
Yeah.
And finally, the 10th question that I always like to ask is what is one piece of life advice that you would like to give?
Well, maybe since this is a political show, I can give some political advice, which is never think that you've heard everything about an issue. Never think that you've heard every side. Never think that you completely understand it. And always try to seek people who will explain to you why you're wrong. I mean, there's always people who will yell and scream at you and say you're wrong, but find people who will explain to you why they think you're wrong, because they may be wrong too, but you should always be checking whether you're right or not in politics because issues are complex, and never hurts to hear another point of view.
And there's no such thing as a one-sided something that's one-sided in politics. There's always two sides to every coin and
Yeah,
to
because
everything.
it would have been done already if it were just if there were just one side. There must be some reason why it hasn't been done or hasn't been done quickly. There's some friction somewhere, and it's the politician's job to find out, okay, what is holding this up, and maybe there's a legitimate thing there that we need to address. Yeah.
Definitely. So that is all for today. Thank you, Ted, so much for joining me. If you like today's interview, make sure to go check out my other interview with Ted on YouTube for Let's Discuss Politics. To stay updated, make sure to follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and here on Instagram at VC Productions 25. Check out my website, VincenzoCalla.com, and make sure to like, share this video. Please also subscribe to my YouTube channel and just get notifications there. The link's in my bio. Top 10 is VCalla Production. So until the next video, I'm Vincenzo Calla, signing out.